your smile in the morning, following the linings on your cheeks. 'Cause baby, in your absence life is boring, so I'll never leave. It's easier to love when it's you by my side, shining through the cracks like the first morning light, feeling like a child through the days and the nights, living in your arms as the years go by. It's easier.
Good morning. I slept with heatless waves last night. Kind of great. I mean, my hair looks really good. I have to rush a little bit because I'm leaving in 10 minutes.
There's nothing like the way that you adore me. I can feel love from miles away. And the light in your eyes tells me stories of life in a more perfect place where I wanna stay. It's easier to love when it's you by my side, shining through the cracks like the first morning light, feeling like a child through the days and the nights, living in your arms as the years go by. It's easier to love, oh, oh, easier to love, oh, oh. If the sky is falling down on me, you'll be the one that's by my side to lift away from me. And if I find myself in reckless seas, you'll be the one to pull me back into reality. Nothing like your smile in the morning, following the linings on your cheeks. 'Cause baby, in your absence life is boring, so I'll never leave. It's easier to love, oh, oh. It's easier to love, oh, oh. Easier to love.
Today's Saturday. I completely stopped recording myself yesterday. I got home at like 5:30 last night and I had left the house at like 9:30 in the morning. And when I got home, I just like ate dinner and like laid on the couch like this in the dark with lots of water. So I thought that I would film this morning instead. I know I was only supposed to be filming for one day, but this is going to be like a little debrief. Yesterday was very busy and I wanted to touch on a few things. I tried my first reformer Pilates class yesterday, and if you don't know what reformer Pilates is, it's basically this device that looks like a torture thing. It's like a mix between like a torture thing and like a rowing machine, because it's got the thing that slides back and forth like a rowing machine, but it's also got like a bunch of knobs to add resistance. It's got like 5 cables on it and like a bunch of different handles and like straps. It was designed originally, I looked this up. It was designed originally by this German guy who wanted to help athletes increase their performance. It targets areas that you don't normally target. And so it's very painful, and the movements are very tiny. If you've done mat Pilates, like it's the same thing. It's just there's a machine that like helps add resistance and like really target those little areas. But the problem with reformer Pilates I've found is if you want to do a class with the machine, because the machines are so expensive, you have to have booked like 4 private classes before you can even do a group class. And like each of the private classes and even the group classes are so expensive, like so expensive. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I just remember looking at that and being like, that's obscene. But there is a studio in Vancouver called Lagree West, and they use this machine called the Megaformer. It's like their version of a reformer. And so you can do a class right away. Like you don't have to do private sessions. And don't get me wrong, their classes are obscene. So I've been doing it, I did it through ClassPass. Even on ClassPass, it's a lot of credits. All this to say is that I was able to do Pilates yesterday on a reformer machine without having to do a bunch of private classes and without having to pay through the nose. It was very, very confusing because there's so many things on this machine that I was just like trying to follow the people next to me, because minutes. Like I could hear the girl over the mic, but I was also like, I don't, like my brain's not working because I'm working out, and I was like sweating, and anyway, it was like only 40 minutes, but today I'm already sore. I'm going to be more sore tomorrow, I know. I just know. It was a really good class for only 40 minutes. Like I was very tired afterward. I was sweating so much more than I thought I was going to be. And yeah, I'd probably do it again. Like it was a really good workout. I wanted to talk about ClassPass because I've been mentioning it quite a bit. I wanted to get back into going to a studio because my fitness journey, I hate that phrasing, my fitness journey started during lockdown. So I've started regularly like creating a routine in 2020. Like I didn't have anything before that. I've tried like some studio classes, I've done some at-home stuff, but it was never like a thing that I did regularly. I haven't really like had a studio that I go to or like a gym that I go to. Like I think I do want to continue just working out from home is like the main thing, but I do miss like being able to like do fun stuff, like some stuff you can't do at home, like hot yoga. I cannot create that atmosphere here. My heating bill would be astronomical. I really wanted to try going to some studios and try some cool stuff. Like there's some really cool things in Vancouver. There's like a yoga class I found that has like live cello music. Random. There's a place that's like a spin class, but it's rowing. Love that. And then yeah, there's like the reformer Pilates. Also can't do that at home. Or there's just like an atmosphere that like I don't have at home. So like working out in a dark room thing, like that's really fun for me. There's an energy that you get from group fitness classes that you'll never get when you're by yourself. Now they have this like flex plan thing, so you can choose, and like classes cost credits, and the credits change according to like how often you've booked, when you're going, how popular the class is, what type of class it is, how many times you've gone to it before. That is what I went with. I'm doing a $15 a month plan, which is their lowest plan. It's 6 credits, which is like one class slash like almost one class if it's a more expensive one, or like 2 classes if it's cheaper. And then you can buy additional credits. So I'm planning on spending about $30 a month on this. So 2 classes a month. I've been going a little bit more than that because I've just been really enjoying it. I only pay for what I use basically, and then your credits like roll over into the next month. Thoughts so far, I really like it. I really like it. I think it's perfect if you're like me and like your primary thing, like I pay for Glow, like that's my at-home workout. I will do that. I work out 5 to 6 days a week. So I do that the majority of the time, and I can get everything I need off of that. But for when I want to do something fun, do something with a friend, do something that I can't do at home, then I can book somewhere. And so they have their own app. It's very easy. I'll like pop a little thing on the screen here. You can like search, you can save favorite studios, you can check all the schedules at once from your favorite studios. It's been wonderful. I've tried some really wonderful studios. I went to Common Ground, as you saw. I really enjoyed the atmosphere there. I thought the class was like a little bit easy, so I kind of want to go again and try something different there because I just love the energy. This is the other thing. If you're not wanting to commit to a studio, and if you don't want to pay what you would pay in a studio, because ClassPass you get very discounted. So normally studio classes are like $27 to $37 per class, depending on the type of class. You don't pay that. You pay like 50% on ClassPass because there's all these restrictions, which I haven't noticed yet. Like I haven't felt very restricted yet, but also for me, it's helping me find places that I enjoy the energy of. Like I'm kind of over going to studios or gyms where like it's very competitive feeling. I feel like everyone's judging each other. I don't know. I want like a community atmosphere where it's like, let's all like sweat together and like no one's gonna look good doing this, but we're all gonna feel really good afterward. And maybe that's just me, but yeah, I don't know. There's just different vibes in different places. So this lets me like bounce around and find places that, you know, are different. So anyway, that's my thoughts on ClassPass. I will link it down below. I'm gonna go now because I've been talking for an hour. Okay, bye.